We have to start by talking about what on earth is happening at the Capitol as we speak. We are 14 hours away from a government shutdown. Plan A went down in a ball of flames after Elon Musk and President elect Donald Trump torpedoed that bill and it failed. Then Speaker Johnson came up with Plan B. So Plan A was like more than 1,000 pages. Plan B was about 116 pages, and that went down in a ball of flames with 38 Republicans voting against it, even though President elect Donald Trump said this is quote unquote all caps success. Now, Speaker Johnson has been shown on camera walking through the halls of the Capitol saying that they, quote, we've got a plan and they're going to vote on it at some point this morning. They've been meeting since 7:30 this morning. EJ, I will start with you, but this is for both of you, for both you and Megan. We don't even know what this Plan C is, so leave that aside. Are we? Are we? Are we headed to a shutdown?
It feels very much like we're headed to a shutdown right now. I mean, this is what happens when a billionaire who knows nothing about politics intervenes at the last minute after people in Congress had been working really hard for 2 weeks, more than that, for 4 weeks to try to put a deal together. What is the core problem here? The core problem here is that the Republican Party in the House is not a governing party because a significant chunk of that party only wants to be in the opposition and is only comfortable to be in being in the opposition. That means that for this Congress, it's not perpetual, but for this Congress, almost every important thing that's happened had to happen with a lot of Democratic votes. Mike Johnson looked at this history and said, okay, we want to get all this stuff settled. So he negotiated with the Democrats. They made a deal. And by the way, a lot of the stuff in that bill about health care and cancer research and all that was bipartisan stuff. You know, Trump condemned it as Democratic. He didn't use the word pork, but that's effectively what he said. A lot of it was stuff both parties wanted. They put it in that bill. Johnson would have had the votes to get the two-thirds majority he needed because he had to rush it on the floor. And then Elon Musk killed it at the very last minute. Now, conservatives, 38 people, as you noted, defied Trump because Trump at the last minute said, oh, we want an extension of the debt ceiling passed now. And 38 conservatives were principled and said, no, we can't vote for this. And so now we're in this mess. It's very hard to see how they get a bill passed under current
Mhm.
circumstances. The only thing I can think of is they try to get those conservatives on board by dropping the debt ceiling part of it and try to jam the Senate. But I don't think they're going to have the votes for that either.